us to another Wednesday Night Warriors Bible study class. All praise to the Most High for that. I apologize for last week. I was just under the weather. Man, I wasn't feeling good. I had like the flu or something, man. So I didn't do class last week. So I'm here to pick it up this week. All right. First off, I want to give a shout out to the elect elders that's been pushing the truth for decades, motivating me not to be faint-hearted in the truth, and to be continuously be a soldier of the Most High, man. All right, to be a soldier of the Lord. All right, give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains. All right, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Benaniyah, Captain Yahri, shalom to my captains. All right, I want to give a mighty shalom to all the not just the Battle Axes, but all the men in Israel, all the mighty soldiers in Israel that's putting in the works, man, putting in those good works to seal the elect, man. And you see that our work, it does pay off, man. I know some of us been in this truth for a long time. That's why I say, especially the elect elders, been in this truth for a long time, man. I know the elders been waiting to see what's going on right now for a long time, man. So yeah, it's just a miracle to actually see our works being manifest through the power of Yahweh Bashim Mashiach like Yahweh. All right. I want to give it, the soldiers out there doing their thing, taking care of their households, going to camp, waking up the elect, all right, building up other brothers, all right, and also not just the brothers, but also the sisters, man. All right, all the mighty sisters in Israel that's constantly trying to reach that bar of being that Proverbs 31 woman. All sisters that's constantly trying to reach to be that perfect Proverbs 31 woman. We all have something to work on. All right. So shalom, a big shout out to everybody. All right. Shalom to everybody that's in the chat. Of course, brother Lamar Benton. We down there the first one in every time. I got brother King James Judah up in here. Shalom. That's everybody that's in the chat. All right, and that will join in. All right. So with that, we're gonna dive straight into this class. Okay. It's quite a bit of reading. All right. It's quite a bit of reading, and hey man, we should be getting prepared, man. This class is actually a preparation class, man. All right, because even we going into Passover soon, man. You know, we're going into Passover soon, man, and Passover is a high holy day of not just repentance, well, mostly repentance, but also for preparation, man. Passover is a high holy day to teach you how to get prepared, man. All right, and right now we are preparing for the Exodus right now, man. Hey, and it's just in the spirit, all hell is breaking loose on earth at the same time, like during spring, around the time of the Exodus, man. So all this, I don't know if y'all saw that or if y'all feel that same way, but hey, this thing is spiritual. All hell breaking loose on the earth, and man, we already in World War III. We're in the beginning of World War III, man. I mean, it's literally here. It's literally here. I think things might die down a little bit, but I don't think a lot, man. All right. I know that y'all brothers been watching. All right, what's that? Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. The Lord told us to be watchmen, man. So we're supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be reading these prophecies and then looking at what's going on the earth, man. And always keeping an eye on what's going on, man. All right. With that, let's just dive straight into the class, all right? Let's dive straight up in here, man. The Lord said that's the instinct that our Father put in on me. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, so y'all might have to excuse me because I'm still I got a bad cough still. Like the fever and all that stuff is gone. The soreness in my body, but man, that cough is still it's still kind of whooping my butt. So I got my little mushroom coffee. I don't know how that mixed with cough syrup, but yeah, y'all might see me sipping my little cough syrup too, because and that cough bad. I'm talking about I'm killing them at work. It's just slacking. I'm killing them at work. All right. Anyways, let's jump into the class. All right. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. And it reads, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." So we have to know and see that the time is at hand, and we know that the time is at hand by reading the prophecies. I just had a discussion with my brother. He like, he's deacon at the church. They wanted him to be a deacon, but he didn't want to step up to that role in a Christian church. But he's like the security now, but he's a big part of the church. But he loved going over the scriptures with me. He liked to talk to me about the scriptures because even his homeboys that's in the world, they don't. You can't talk to worldly people about the scriptures, really. All right, it's just like your homeboys, But long story short, I'm explaining to him what's going on in the world, man, and how he need to come up out of that Christian church, man. Like my bro got the mindset. I ain't gonna say he think Donald Trump is his homeboy, but it's like when he talk about him as if he's somebody cool, man. But he's a pedophile pervert, man, and a molester, man, and a damn murderer, man. All right, and he hate Negroes, man. And it's a lot of black people that's all of Trump's ASS, man. All right, shalom, Key. All right, and I'm trying to show my brother in this Christian church. It's a lot, y'all, because they taught y'all how to forget. They told y'all don't worry about the Old Testament. I'm reading these prophecies to my brother. This was just the other day. I'm like, bro, these things haven't happened yet, so you can't ignore the prophecies. That's how you know what time in the season that we in, man. All right, and this is not the time of the season to be lackadaisical at all. And even me, just slacking the cough. Even me, I'm getting on myself 10 times more now. It's time to turn up, man. All right, let me read verse 3 again. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Hey, and that time is at hand, man. All right, let's get Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. All right, so this is a prophecy that I brought out to him, okay? Amos 3 and 1, man. Man, Amos 3 is a heavy chapter, man. Hey, y'all don't ignore those small books that's in the Old Testament, toward the end of the Old Testament, man. Those are some of the best books in the Bible, man. Those are some of the juiciest books in all the scriptures, man. All right. But yeah, let's get that Amos chapter 3, and we're going to start at verse 1. All right. And it reads, "Hear this word of the Lord. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, you have I known of all the families of the earth." It says, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities," man. All right. And I like to explain to my brother that's a Christian, hey, man, the Lord there's many times where he emphasizes what he's only dealing with us, man. The Lord said, "Only have I known, you have I known out of all the families of the earth." All right. Let's just jump down to verse 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. The lion hath roared, who would not fear? The Lord God has spoken, who can but prophesy? Publish in the places at Ashdod, and in the places of Egypt, and say, assemble yourselves upon the mountains of Samaria, and behold the great tumults in the midst thereof, and the oppressed in the midst thereof. For they know not to do right, saith the Lord, who store up violence and robbery in their places." So my main point is verse 6, all right? "Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid," man? And right now the Lord is blowing the trumpet, man. All right? The Lord is blowing the trumpet, and you see all these wars brewing up, man. You see all these wars brewing up. Let's jump back to Joel, to like in chapter 3. All right. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3. And we're gonna start at verse 1. All right. It says, "For behold, in those days, and in the time when I said, bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them. there for my people and my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. See? And like I say, Joel 3, these things are literally happening right now. Let me keep reading. It says, and they have cast lots to my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink, man. And just imagine your sons and daughter, man, your daughter being sold for a bottle of wine, man. Imagine the things that they're doing or doing to your daughters for a bottle of wine. Hell, Esau are still doing these things to our people. All right? They're still doing these things to our people. It says, yea, and what had you to do with me, Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? So that's over there in that region over there, man. All over there, that West Africa, all right, over there in Israel, in Palestine, man. The Lord said, what have I to do with you? He says, will ye render me a recompense? Because you got to remember, even those Arabs, and like I said, I don't feel bad about Palestine just because, they're the ones that they sold our people in the slavery also, man. They had our people in slavery. They still have our people in slavery to this day. All right, the so-called Arabs over there in their nation. All right. It says, will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because you have taken my silver and my gold. And they literally took all of our goodly things, all our manures, all our golden censers, all our golden cups, Solomon's golden shields. But the Lord, on a deeper level, we are the Lord's silver and gold. So we didn't just take the Lord's physical silver and gold. We took the Lord's. They took the Lord's spiritual silver and gold, which is us. They took the Israelites. All right. But let's keep reading. Let's prove that. It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children of Judah, you see that, so-called southern kingdom, and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, that they might be removed far from their borders. And right now, like that land over there is occupied by heathen, man. There's people that are not us, man. All right. Even those Palestinians, the reason, they're Arabs, but another reason why they catching judgment, because they basically claiming to be the people of their land, like it belonged to them. But the ancient Palestinians were those Africans, man. And man, the Lord was tearing those Africans up. Okay, since you want to be in their place, hey, we're gonna give you that same judgment as those ancient Hamites, all right, that dwelled in their land. All right. Verse 7, it says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head. And right now, the Lord is raising us up. The Lord is showing us who we are again. He's raising us up out of the dunghill. All right. We were that old line that you read about, and that's ultimately going into Christ, but this is going into Israel. And when you read Genesis 49, all right. We were that old line crouches down. The Lord said, who will rouse them up? And right now we're being roused up, man. All right. We're being roused up into that mighty young lion, man. All right. That's why we see him out. That's why you see Israelites on every corner. We devouring these nations on every corner, man. Every corner all over the world, man. It's certain camps. I know IUIC is banned in France. All right. So it's already up there, man. It's already up there, and now the Lord he's pushing these prophecies, and that's why I say all praise to the Most High that the Lord has given us the strength to be in His truth during this mighty and exciting time, man. All right, and all the works that we've been putting in, all the studying, man, we see it's paying off because you see the prophecies are being fulfilled. We're seeing we're getting closer and closer to the end, y'all. We're literally in World War III. All right. So once again, this is a class. Just hey, everybody be on your P's and Q's, man. All right. This is not the time to be slothful, man. All right. Excuse me. Verse 8. It says, "And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans." All right. To the Africans. So we're gonna take their children and sell their damn children to the damn Africans, man. All right. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. That's why I say, Hey, that Joel, Amos, those little books in the Old Testament, man, those are some of the juiciest, exciting books in the whole Bible, man. And your Christian pastor would not read these things to you. All right, I had to explain to my brother Los. I didn't mean to say his name, but man, these are the times that we're living in right now. Okay, the Lord said, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war." And right now, the Gentiles are preparing war right now. Okay, it says, "Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up," man. So right now, these nations are slowly building together. Everybody's changing teams. All right, this is like the damn all-star game. Okay, people that was allies are not allies with them, but we're gonna ally with these people now, man. Everybody's picking their side, man. This class can be real long, man, but I'm gonna keep it simple. All right, I'm gonna keep it nice and simple. Verse 10, it says, "Beat your plowshares into swords," man. Like a lot of these little hick countries or third world countries, I just use hick. All right, third world countries. You know, a lot of Americans think a lot of it, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, cause somebody said this not too long ago. And the truth, man, it can't nobody mess with America. It's gonna take everybody to get with America, and eventually that will happen. Eventually, yeah, everybody gonna rise up against America. All right, but man, these nations. America got some badass technology. Excuse my language. They got some technology, but man, some of these nations like Iran, hey, they got technology. Ain't nobody else. Don't nobody have, man. Like I just found out, you know, they laid the they laid the mines in the water in the Bering Strait down there in the Gulf, and you know, Trump was like, well, we'll just blow up all your warships, but Iran have missiles. They are a missile-based country, man. I think they're like missile specialists. You would think the U.S., but Iran, they are a missile. This is what I come to realize. They are a missile specialist country when it comes to war. They have missiles that shoot out of the ground, all right, and go into the water and place the mines in the water. They have missiles that place the mines in the water. They don't need ships to be out there. They'll fire a missile into the water and plant their mines, man. All right. There's other technologies, man. Hey, people, man, and there's rumors. I'm just saying, I don't know what news are y'all watching, but I found out, we're gonna get back to the lesson, but what I found out is man, social media news is the best news outlet. You know, the so-called small heads, they own all the media, so they're not gonna let you know all the man. Tel Aviv, man, looks like Gaza. That's what it looks like, Gaza Strip right now. All right. They always make it seem like it's not a lot of damage. Now, Iran was tearing Israel up, and the U.S. knocked out all their satellites. All right. I'm talking about Iran gave them a run for their money, man. But this is the point I was going to make. Those damn hypersonic missiles. Iran, I'm gonna tell you, and I remember years ago they were talking about an underground city, and I saw it. They literally have a city full of missiles. Think about a city full of missiles, and you're not running out of missiles no time soon. And they're all deep underground, man. All right, and they're all deep underground, man. It's like you don't know where these things are. But anyways, those hypersonic missiles, man, I saw it. They just looked like lightning. They shot a lot of, and it looked like lightning. It like red lightning just shooting through the sky. That's how fast these things were going, man. Tearing Israel up and tearing the American bases up, man. All right. So that's when you go back to the Bible. All right. Amos chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong, man." All right. Let the weak say, I am strong, man. Because now the U.S. is begging, hey, let's have Trump is like, hey, let's have a ceasefire. And Iran like, nah, we don't want your ceasefire. We don't want to talk. We finna beat y'all into dust, basically, man. We already tried to talk. We was in the middle. They were in the middle of negotiations when the U.S. bombed them, man. All right. Verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come all you heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about, man. So this is the thing I'm just saying, y'all. Be on top of y'all stuff. I'm telling y'all, because now there's a lot of prophecies that I'm not saying it's the end right now. There's a lot of prophecies that hadn't happened yet. But the thing is, the Lord can speed things up as fast as he wants to, man. The Lord is just boom, and next thing you know, we in Jacob's trouble. Next thing you know, they kicking in your door. Because the elite know why these things are happening. They know that the Israelites are waking up, and they know why. They know what must happen in this book. They know that it's going to happen, basically. All right. And eventually they will come after us, man. They're gonna get so desperate, they're gonna come after the Israelites like madmen. All right. Let's get the next precept, man. Let's get Matthew chapter 24. I don't have a lot of precepts. I just have like reading, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really just a few chapters, but y'all know I get long-winded, I like to talk about stuff. All right, let's get Matthew chapter 24, man. Salaki. Get Matthew chapter 24, and we're gonna start at verse 3. All right, Matthew chapter 24, we're gonna start at verse 3, and it reads, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see not all these things. Verily I say unto you, there should not be left here one stone upon another that should not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, what shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world? Like, Lord, when is the end of the world coming? All right. And this is what Christ said. He says, Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, man. All right. So one thing, you don't want to be deceived in these last days. All right. People telling you that it's okay. The news media let you think everything is all right. All hell is breaking loose. Gas here in Dallas in Texas is almost $4. I know in California it's probably $10, $12 a damn gallon. All right. Man, all hell is really breaking loose, man. And you know what? I'm not even tripping on the gas, man. Right? I'm not a rich man. I'm living from paycheck to paycheck just like everybody else. But I'm not even worried about it. Because you know why? I ain't gonna lie. I want everybody to feel it. Because it's just the judgment of the Lord. He putting upon the whole earth. And I want everybody to feel it. Black people, Hispanics, hey man, we used to struggling, man. It ain't nothing to us. We used to struggling. Hey, I'm at work. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at work and just seeing how everybody else acting, man. Hey, and don't y'all, hey, at work, y'all gotta understand, man, they know that y'all are the true Jews, man. These nations know that. All right. And they some of them do understand what the hell is going on too. But I like to sit back and work now that all hell breaking loose and just watch the expressions. I can't wait till it turn up. Okay. Trump talking about putting troops on the ground over there. Oh, they finally stopped lying about saying it's only 5 people died in America. Only 7 people died. No, it's over 1,000 troops. It's over 1,200 troops, man. Of America made the, hey, y'all gotta, hey, that media, I'm gonna say Al Jazeera is a decent media site. Al Jazeera, that they have pretty good news, but even them, they real, look, I've been getting a lot of information off Facebook and TikTok, because I'm gonna tell y'all, Facebook and TikTok, they're all over the world. So it's people that just with their phones and they literally recording live and then they uploading, so you can see everything what's happening, man. I saw this one clip of some Israeli soldiers, man. That's why Iran bombing the hell out of their base. These Israeli soldiers, they running and crying like little girls, man. They were over there essaying Palestinian men and damn women. All right. Talking about blowing up schools and hospitals, executing children, point blank range, man, in the head, man. And now you getting that same recompense, and now you crying like a girl. You see all the Israeli, they running in the bomb shelters. I'm talking about scrambling. It's just amazing to just see when the shoe is on the other foot, man. It's crazy. But let's get back to it, man. All right. So this is how. So my point is in verse 4, it says that Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, man. So things are ramping up. Just put it like that. All right. This is a time that we should been cleaning up, but man, hey, clean up more, man. All right, get your household in order. All right, y'all strive y'all best to get your households in order, get your households back in order. All right, verse 5 it says, so many shall come in my name, saying I am Christ, and shall deceive many. You got the Yaju, the Yaju guy. Hey, another way that people say that they are Christ, just by people acting like that they're disciples of Christ. All right, you have these false prophets. All right, you got these Christian churches. 2 weeks ago, I told y'all the Christians, right? I was writing my classes. They came knocking on my door. All right, they came knocking on the door, and I had to kind of edify them, man. And I showed this brother, man, hey, man, you don't know nothing. You just talking, man. Where in the Bible does it say that? You pull Hebrews 8:8 with a new covenant. Okay, first, well, who was Israel and who was Judah? Because the Lord said Israel and Judah. The Lord said also when a new covenant, we're not going to be teaching each other. So why are you here trying to teach me? He's just sitting there with his mouth wide open, man. Y'all be not deceived. All right? Don't be deceived by this damn gospel music and by these damn church channels that just pop up in your damn algorithm. Next thing you know, you just staring and you get carried away by some doctrine at the end of the world, man. Okay? Verse 6, it says, and ye should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. See, I'm not troubled by this war. I'm not troubled by World War III. I'm not troubled by bombs dropping. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I just thought about that plies. Y'all ever see that plies meme? I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see these things unfolding, man. All right. It says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the Lord said, but the end is not yet. This is not the end all of everything. Yeah, we see wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. All right. There's prophecies that still have to be unfolded. All right. Verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Man, it's supposed to get bad. Yeah, it's supposed to get bad. And this is the beginning, I'm going to tell you, because this thing can really go on for like a year. Trump lied and said a few days. Then he said, I don't know. Then he said a week. Now it's 2 weeks. Now it's 4 weeks. Now it's 6 weeks. As long as it takes. Now it's as long as it takes. All right. Y'all ever seen, and I keep thinking about this. Y'all know what D-Day is? D-Day, what's that, World War II? And they had the troops storming on, they had the American troops storming on the German beaches, and the Germans were just annihilating those Americans. It was like a bloodbath, man. I ain't gonna say God forbid, but man, you send them troops over there with boots on the ground in treacherous mountainous terrains that you know nothing about. That's instant death, man. Like I say, Iran got damn guns and stuff that pop up out of the rocks. They got doors that open. They come out the rocks, spray you down, and go back in, man. All right? Or you just landed on the coast of Iran, and they just obliterating you with damn missiles, man. As soon as you even try to dock, man. I'm just saying, it's not going to be a good look, man. All right? But we're going to see. It says, for nation rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places, man. So, like I said, we are already seeing earthquakes, but it's gonna get worse. These earthquakes are gonna get worse. The pestilence is gonna get worse. Hell, I just got over something, man. Over, so I don't know what the hell it was, but it didn't feel good, man. It didn't feel good. I'm gonna tell you, and it made me examine myself, man. When y'all get sick and stuff, man, just examine yourself. Damn, am I doing all that I can be doing? All right. Not to say that you're doing something wrong, but y'all brothers and sisters know when you a little off, man. All right. And I put that getting sick, it just puts the fear in me, man, because I know brothers and sisters that got sick that didn't bounce back from their illness, man. They didn't bounce back, man. That's why it's important to keep the commandments. Esau spraying the air with all these damn chemtrails, man. All these damn, what do you call it? It's a metal. I can't think of the name of it. It's a metal. They spraying it all in the grass. That's why that's why your damn fruit ain't damn growing, man. All right. If you got your little gardens, it's growing, but it ain't growing how it's supposed to be. All right. Hey, Kevin Smith hit it right on the head. He said they think Iran is Gaza. Hey, and Trump thought, he think Iran. In fact, Kevin Smith, I'm gonna say they thought Iran was Venezuela. You know how they just came in Venezuela and just swooped up the president? Yeah, they thought it was gonna be like that. Well, we're gonna swoop in, kill the leader, and they're all gonna give up. No, these people are indoctrinated, man. They are Muslims, or they are indoctrinated. When you kill one of them, they don't do that. You just staring up the damn empire, man. All right, you just made it worse and worse. All right, shalom, shalom. Everybody just came in. Mama Mary Israel. All right, Tony Judah, 1430. Everybody just came in. Sister Mary Houston. All right. Everybody, brother Fred up in here. Brother Lamar said gas is 5.15 in Cali. Yeah, that's pretty damn high. Shalom, the straight gate. Shalom to AF saying. All right, everybody just came in. Shalom, man. So yeah, y'all, this is serious, man. All right, and everybody just, hey. Everybody give the Lord your all, man. I'm going to just put it like that. Verse 8, it says, and all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So we at the beginning of sorrows. Like I say, they finna start coming after us next. All hell is breaking loose. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel it in my spirit, and it might not, it may or may not happen. I ain't trying to be no false prophet, man. But a nuke could drop, man. The Lord could put it on one of these nation spirits. He put it on Trump's spirit. We can't get to Iran. We're just gonna nuke the whole damn thing. And I can see Edomites doing that because Esau is like, if I can't have it, can't nobody have it, man. That's the spirit Esau in. That's why he's messing up the earth. I'm gonna cut down the trees, gather up all the gold. What's this? A precept and wisdom of Solomon, man. Let us live deliciously. Let us get all the roses. Okay. They just want to, because they know that their kingdom is at an end, man. They know that it's at an end. And they are the type that'll take everybody down with them, man. Got these damn Epstein files, man. All right, which we know this is what's part of the war to take the attention off the Epstein files, man. When the public seeing, I'm going to tell y'all, man, if everybody was prosecuted on the Epstein files, the whole government would be shut down because they're all involved in it, man. I used to try to, we were the conspiracy theorists back in the day. And now us conspiracy theorists, we're getting a breath of fresh air. Yeah, they do have these underground rings of SA and sex trafficking, man. And molestation and child sacrifice. These things were real. And they coming out, they say it's on document that these things are real. And our top politicians are the main ones. All our celebrities talking about eating pizza. Yeah, I love pizza. Talking about pizza, having damn parties with damn children, man. It's just crazy, man. All right, shalom, sister Genesis. Yeah, King James Judah, he said pedophilia, man, because it is pedophilia, man. All right. It is. All right. What you say, Sister Genesis? Raw barracks. Yeah, that sounds like something crazy. Sister Genesis, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sure what that is. Raw barracks. What is that, sis? Oh, bless you. Okay. Thank you, sister. All right. I thought it was something that you heard in them. It's Hebrew. I thought it was something that you heard in the Epstein files. I'm like, oh dang. Sister Mary Houston, you know we going there. Sister Mary Houston, that's in fact, that's the second to the last precept of this class. Sis, you in the spirit, you already know that we going there. All right. But let's keep reading on, man, because we are in these times. It says, verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. But you know what's weird right now? Because I think about this precept, you should be hated of all nations. And it will get like that. But you know what I've been seeing right now? How the nations are rising up against those small hats. I'm talking about, man, the nations hate the world hate those small hats, man. I'm talking about they getting beat up at the airport. Did y'all know that they can't even come into every country? Did you know if you have a so-called small hat from that land, Israeli passport, but no, they won't even let you book a damn flight, man. I did not know that. I did not know that. And this is nothing new. Now they didn't turn up on that a little bit. They increased on it more, but it's been like that. A lot of these nations don't even want them in their country, man. All right. I've been seeing these people getting beat up on the streets left to right. I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff, y'all. I'm trying not to rant. These small hats are so confused right now. They walking down the street with signs talking about they're waiting on their Messiah when they don't even believe in Christ, man. Small hats originally didn't even believe in Christ, but now you're looking for a Messiah. They walking around with their damn curly things and they damn thing on their head with signs talking about our Messiah is coming, man. No, death and destruction is coming to you. All right, nothing but death and destruction, man. Thus saith the Lord, man. All right. Kevin Smith says, "The wicked in control, the people mourn." And that's what's going on now. That's right. All right. And the people on the earth are in mourning, man. The people, man, that's a great point. And the people on the earth right now are mourning. Look at the damn gas prices. You got all these wars going on. This is the crazy thing. Like, okay, Trump, you having a war with Israel. You plan on having a war with Cuba soon. You want to take over Mexico. You plan to have a war with Venezuela, going back to Venezuela. Oh man, that's just bugged out, man. And the world is finally seeing, hey man, the devil is letting his horns out, man. The world finally seeing how bugged out America is, man. Just bugged out, man. You getting getting stumped to the ground over here in now Iraq. Man, America was fleeing their own bases, man. All of the Middle Eastern bases, man, Iran destroyed all of them, man. It's just crazy, man. Those people got power, man. Hey, the Lord is but man, you know the Lord is the orchestrator of all these things. Hey, man, Iran has power, man. The U.S. is not the top. It's not the top military on this earth no more, man. It's just not. The most thing that makes the U.S. dangerous is they have nuclear bombs, man. They have nuclear bombs, and the people that run this country are madmen, and they will use them, man. All right, that's right, Mama Mariah. We got next. So Genesis said, Iran said they've been preparing for 50 years, and they have been preparing for 50 years, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all, really, Iran, they somewhat innocent, but they have their crimes against us. Did y'all know in the and what do you call the U.S. buildings? The U.S. buildings that be everywhere. Like that government official buildings, in the embassies. So everybody trying to go home, but Iran like, no, y'all can't go home. Y'all got to stay right here. But they're letting the black people go. See, they know who we are. The black people that's over there, they're actually letting them board planes and letting us come back home. Basically saying y'all have been oppressed over there in America already. We already know what y'all dealing with because they dealing with it now firsthand. But they've been seeing us. Yes, but for 50 years, they've been playing this. They've been planning this. I'm talking about, I literally have seen missiles shoot out of the damn dirt. They got a video. It's just dirt. And the missiles just shoot up out of the damn dirt. Man, the U.S. don't know what's going on there. Man, the U.S. intelligence is not what y'all think, man. All these damn movies and stuff, man, kind of got us bugged out, man. I mean, hey, they don't, man, look, our government officials don't, not just our government, but our military, man, don't know what's truly going on and don't know what Iran really have. All right. And y'all gotta understand, Iran is also being backed by China and then Russia. All the missiles that Iran shot off were their old missiles. That they said they didn't even use their new. They Iran and they bragging. We got some stuff that y'all ain't never seen. It ain't nobody have what we have, man. That's what I'm saying. And that's why we go back to Joel chapter 3. The Lord say, let the weak say I am strong, man. These people ain't out here just herding damn goats, man. A lot of these people, I know a lot of Americans still look at these people like they just some dusty ass people. Nah, man, these people are very organized, man. Very organized. I learned that Iran, they have like 7 structures of their government. It's like layers. They have different layers. So just because you hitting on this one thing and destroy this one thing, no, they got stuff set up already. All right, let me go back and read some of these comments. All right. King James said they were not going to show the truth on the news. No, they're not going to show the truth. That's why I say y'all can't watch that regular news. I'm going to tell y'all, most of my news I've been getting is from Al Jazeera, which they don't show everything because they kind of sensitized too. But man, Facebook and TikTok. I'm talking about, man, you getting they got amateur news people that sit at home all day and collect articles and read and put together videos, man, all day, showing you what's going on. All right, 1430 says, like a madman, they should remember the nature of the loot. That's right. 1430 Loke. All right, he said he a Loke. 1430 Loke. Like madman. Because that is Ishmael's nature, man. I'm going to tell y'all, and it took a long time because they kept pressing Iran's buttons. They kept pressing their buttons. And now they said, okay, let's do it then. And now they're like, okay, Iran, that's enough, stop. And Iran like, nah, I ain't stopping. Let's fight. Iran like, nah, let's fight. That's the attitude that they have toward the U.S. and Israel. Okay? Sister Mary says there are a lot of people stuck in Dubai that are from the U.S. Yeah, it's people stuck. Yeah. Yep. So Esau has a sworn Ishmael's a wild man. It said we almost out of here, and we are almost out of here, Lion of Judah, man. We are almost out of here, and that's why I'm making this class, because, like I say, it's a lot of Jacob's trouble haven't happened yet. There's still prophecies that haven't been fulfilled, and God forbid it takes forever for these things to get fulfilled. But nah, man, the Lord say that he don't tarry on his word, man. All right. Like I say, the Lord can speed up the prophecies as fast as he wants. Hell, the nuke can drop tomorrow, man. Jacob's trouble can start tomorrow. I'm gonna just say that. Jacob's trouble can start tomorrow, man. All right. But we have to keep being patient in this truth, man. We have to keep being patient and keep enduring. All right. Yeah, we almost out of here, man. Oh, King James says Substack is a good source. I ain't never heard of that one. Substack. I gotta check that out. Sister Mary, he said, I watch YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, these social medias are better than watching the damn news on TV, man, because they not telling you. They just, man, one thing that pissed me off, Trump and what's his name, Pence, whatever the damn Pence, whatever his damn they top military guy is, kept showing how they, when they first hit the torpedo on that Iranian ship, and they kept showing it over and over again, like that's their glory. Their glory is they blew up one Iranian warship. It was a very expensive Iranian warship, but what y'all not showing the people, Iran are decimating Israel. Talking about beating Israel up. Like I said, we haven't heard from what's his name? Satan. We ain't heard from Satan Yahoo. We ain't heard from Satan Yahoo in a long time. He's in some bunker underground somewhere, man. Iran tearing it up. And have destroyed every U.S. base and satellite in that region, man. Destroyed, man. Destroyed. All right. Shalom, Sister Danielle. Shalom, man. All right, let's get back to this class. Matthew chapter 24, verse 10. All right, because we're going into Jacob's trouble. It says, excuse me, y'all. Still getting over that stuff. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many, because iniquity shall abound. The love of many shall wax cold, man. All right. The Lord said, but he that endureth unto the end shall be saved. And this is verse 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. So we damn near there. Everybody know that they're Israelite. Esau, these Edomites know that they're Edomites now. Like they know that now. Yeah, every day, Edomite, a lot of them know that they're Edomite now, man. Hey, they know who y'all are with them fringes on, man. Stop thinking just they say hi to you and, you know, oh, those are pretty. What are they for? They already know what they for, man. These people know who y'all are, man. I kind of read too far, but let's get Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Let's get Amos chapter 5, verse 18 real quick. Go back. Amos chapter 5. We're going to read verse 18. Okay? And I love to, especially for Christians, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't wait to, not just Christians, it's a lot of Israelites. Hey, look, even us that's in the chat, even us that's in the chat right now, and even me, I kind of check my spirit, like all praise to the Most High. And yeah, we want to give a hand clap to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. All hell is breaking loose on the earth. All praise to the Most High, for sure. All right, and we are almost out of here. But let's see what Amos chapter 5, verse 18 say. All right, let's look at Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It reads, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. And we know we all desire, but the Lord say, woe unto you that desire that day. I can understand, man. Amos saw some things. Habakkuk saw things, man. All right. That damn made they stomach cringe, man. The Lord say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, it says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. That's why I like to say this all the time when we're at camp, and let's say I'm up there teaching, and I like to tell the people, everybody at the train station, everybody think when Jesus comes, when so-called Jesus come back, he's gonna come down with his hands like this. He's gonna have long flowing Edomite hair with blue eyes. It's gonna be a big rainbow, and it's gonna be doves flying and butterflies. He's going to be giving you damn roses and flowers. That's not how the Lord is coming back. That's a dark day. That's a very dark day, man. All right. There's plenty of precepts with that. Ezekiel chapter 30 and verse 3. Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21 through 23. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. We're going to get there too. Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 15. All right. It's not a pretty day, man. All right. Verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Every dark day and no brightness in it, man. It says every very dark. It says, Salaki, it says even very dark and no brightness in it. So even when I read that, I kind of think back on the plagues of Egypt. These are the plagues of darkness, but I don't think it's going to be that dark. I think it's literally going to be dark outside, and the moon and the sun are going to be covered. All right, but when it says dark, that means it's just all hell breaking loose, man. Animals running around eating you, man. All right, all hell is breaking loose. All right, angels zapping you with damn laser beams, man, and all kind of heavenly weapons and devices, man. All right, but let me jump back up. The day of the Lord, it says, if a man was fleeing from a lion, all right, so you see a lion and you just break out running like, damn, that's a lion. This is what the day of the Lord like. For a lot of y'all, the reason I'm reading this is because a lot of y'all Israelites are gonna get caught off guard. A lot of y'all in this truth. A lot of y'all that do, you know, you might even fast, and you might pray, and you might study, you might teach your family, but you could get caught off guard in that 1 second. And it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. So you run in the house, you close the door, you taking a breath, and you look over and it's a bear. And the bear just stand up and start roaring at you, man. All right? It says, or went into a house and leaned on the wall, and a serpent bit him. So you flee from the bear, you go into another room, close that door, you put a dress in front of it, and then you lean down to take a breath, and a snake bites you, man. The Lord say, that's how the day of the Lord is, man. I mean, hey, things are just going to be happening. Boom, boom, boom. There's no escape, man. There's no escape. All hell is breaking loose, man. All right. So woe to y'all that desire the day of the Lord. Now we do desire it at the same time, but the Lord said even the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Even us that's righteous, we're gonna barely be saved out of that day, man. Barely. All right. All right. Let's get the next precept. Let's jump down. All right. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 30. It's just so we touching on Jacob's trouble. All right. Y'all read about Jacob's trouble in Jeremiah chapter 30. Okay, let's read Jeremiah chapter 30. I'll read verses 5 through 9, okay? It says, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth try. I'm thinking about stuff in my head. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking about after I read this. All right, verse 5, for thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, man. So just imagine, everywhere you see the biggest, mightiest man. Who's the big, mighty man of y'all, man? You know, Marshawn Lynch, all these big football players. You know, who are y'all tough guys, man? Just imagine seeing your tough guy, or you know, the guy, the basketball, whoever, the guy you looked up to as a child or whoever. Even it might be a dude that you might look up to now, all right? But just your most mighty man, he's bowed down, he's crying, he's bowed over in a corner, holding himself. He kind of holding himself, and he's crying like a girl. He doing that, man. The Lord say that's what Jacob's trouble is like, man. And the Incredible Hulk, Shaquille O'Neal, you know, Shaq. Just imagine Shaq, big bad Shaq, is in the corner crying, man. 8 feet tall, man. All right, that's how serious Jacob's trouble is, man. All right, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be stayed out of it. And that's why right now, okay, you see these, we in World War III. And as World War III progressed to its height, and that's when Jacob's trouble is going to be at its height. So y'all just remember, hey man, Jacob's trouble, hey, it's coming. Some people say we already in Jacob's trouble, and somewhat we are, but no, it's just going to go to a whole nother level. All right? It's going to go to a whole nother level. All right? It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it, even the time of Jacob's trouble. But he should be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds. Thy strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Lord with their God and David their king, who I will raise up to. Why does it say David, your king? This is Jeremiah. King David has already passed. Can somebody tell me why it says you're going to serve the Lord and David their king, who I'll raise up? Who is David? Who is this David that the Lord is talking about? Can anybody explain verse 9? It says, but they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. So what is that? What is that saying? Who is David? Who is this David that's gonna come and save us in these last days? Anybody? Israelites? Food and water land. It's a Israelite, but Sister Mary Houston hit it. Sister Genesis hit it. All right, it's going to Yahweh and it's going into Christ, man, because Christ come out of the loins of David, man. Christ comes straight out of the lineage of David, man. All right. What's that? Hebrews 7:14. The Lord sprang out of Judah, man. All right. Yeah. 14:30. Yeah. The son of David, which is Christ, is the son of David. All right. Christ is the son of David, and you can run that lineage down. And what Matthew chapter 1, it runs that lineage down, man. All right. It runs Christ's lineage down. All right. Christ was born. Hey, Christ has a biological father, damn it. All right. Ain't no angels sleeping with people. All right. We ain't even getting to that. All right. Big con. All right. Let's go back. All right. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 15, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15. And we're going to start at verse number 1, all right? It's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, man. That's why it's important to y'all got to stay in tune with the prophecy. Looking at the prophecies, reading the prophecies. Sometimes you might forget, and you have to go back and read, man. Because when you go back and read prophecies, it should light a fire in you, man. All right, it should light a fire in you, and that's why I'm going back. I'm reading prophecies in 2nd Ezra, Jeremiah, reading prophecies in Matthew. Okay, hoping to light a fire in my people, man. So we can keep that mind to be ready, because all hell is breaking loose on this earth, man. Like for real, y'all. It's like, man, we there. We like, hey, it's up there, man. I'm just say that. It says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. My apocryphal letters of smile. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, man. The words of the Lord are faithful and true, and they will come to pass, man. All right. The words of the Lord will not fail, man. All right. Verse 3, it says, fear not the imaginations against thee, that not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Don't worry about your family members. I got family members, they still kicking it. Hey, I'm finna do this. They partying like the damn days of Noah. But we finna go back to Matthew chapter 24. We're going to talk about that, the days of Noah also. But don't worry about your family members. That they scoffing. All right. They acting like a lot of our family members, they are oblivious to what's going on. They know it's a war, but they don't know how serious that this matter is. They don't know Christ is finna crack that damn sky. They don't know, man, nukes can drop in any day. All right. So the Lord say, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and death, and destruction, man. So these are all the things we got to look forward to. Eventually, man, destruction is going to come here to America. Hey, man, bombs are coming here, man. Bombs are coming here. There's going to be a time period, y'all, we're going to be walking, and just bodies everywhere. Bodies hanging out of cars, bodies on the ground. You kind of walking around. You trying to get to where you get to. And just the smell, man. Just the smell of death, man. And pestilence, man. And damn disease, man. These are the things we have to look, man. America's about to be a third world country soon. That's why I say I do get excited about that, because, man, I want to see these Edomites struggling. And I want to see all these other nations that's over here that's trying to rule over us. They don't understand what the hell is really going to go down here. And they're going to be struggling out there. All right? Ain't no more car notes. Ain't no more car notes. The damn paying rent. All right? Everybody got to be out. We're going to be out there getting it in, man. All right? And Lord willing, we'll still have the Holy Spirit on us, guiding us, man, in them days, man. All right? That's what Mary said, big con. Nah, for real, sis. For real. Verse 6, it says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord. See, their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. Okay? The Lord, when you read 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 12, I thought I had that precept. In fact, I do have that precept that I'm going to bring out in a minute, man. Because the Lord, he punished us almost immediately. But now you're starting to see, he's starting to unleash his wrath on these heathen and on these nations, man. And that's why we say all praise to the Most High, man. All right? That's why we say all praise to the Most High. That's why even at work right now, I'm just sitting back and I'm enjoying it. Because you know what? Man, the world can feel like it. Man, the world feels different. And I know, man, the Lord put it on even the heathen spirit. They feel like that this is a different world and stuff is supposed to go down, no matter how much they ignore it, man. All right, or try to ignore it. It says, therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more. The Lord said, I will hold my tongue no more. I'll praise to the Most High. Lord, we tired. And Lord know that we tired, man. The Lord know we tired of captivity, man. The Lord know that we tired, man. And now we see him fighting on our behalf, man. Having these nations beat each other up, man. All for our name's sake, man. Well, for his name's sake, but for his children. The Lord said, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. The Lord said, I'm going to touch your wickedness now. The Lord said, now we're finna open up these Epstein files. We're finna expose all of y'all. We're finna expose to the world that the U.S. government ain't nothing, man. The pedophiles and damn creeps. I'm talking about the whole thing. Everybody, man. All right. The Lord says, no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in these things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, man. You know the innocent and the righteous blood crieth out from the ground. All the Native American Indians that y'all slaughtered, all right, during them times, all our great grandfathers and great grandmothers through slavery, all those trials and tribulations that we dealt with then, and even to this very day, they still oppressing us and shooting us down to the damn ground, man. So our blood cries out from the ground, man. All right. The Lord said, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. And the Lord hear your complaints, y'all. Y'all don't think that your prayers are not being heard, y'all. The Lord hear y'all, man. Y'all keep throwing up those prayers and y'all keep complaining to the Lord. Keep complaining. But as you're complaining, make sure you keep these commandments to the best of your ability. Verse 9, it says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among my people. Behold, my people is led as a flock to slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in that land of Egypt, man. So, like I say, the Lord said he's not going to suffer us to dwell and live in this land no more. Y'all know this is spiritual Egypt right here, man. Well, you need reading Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. Okay? You know, this is spiritual Babylon. This is Egypt. And right now, hey, we're right around the Passover. We're supposed to be getting prepared to flee Egypt, man. Like I stated at the beginning of this lesson. This class, I was trying not to go deep into Passover, but I kind of want to touch on that, man. Like I say, it's not a coincidence that all hell is breaking loose on this earth as Passover is coming up, man. All right, the Lord he's delivering us right before our eyes, man. All right. Y'all just keep that in mind. Let's get Second Ezra chapter 6. Let's just flip back a few chapters. We're about halfway done. Damn, we got an hour already. All right. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, and let's start at 56. All right. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. This is the point. It says, as for the other people, which have also come of Adam, that has said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened them the abundance of them of a drop that falleth from a belt. So the Lord said these other nations are like spit, man. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. So this is Ezra. This is Ezra complaining to the Lord that, Lord, we tired. Just like we saying that we tired, these nations ruling over us. I got these people that barely speak English ruling over me at my damn job. All right, kind of want to stand over me, and and I'm looking at this little dude like, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, man, and leave me, leave black people alone, man. Leave us alone, man. Hey, it's like we're like spectacles to these people, man. Especially when they see one intelligent, hey, they want to test you, man. That's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. They want to test you, man. All right. So even Ezra, right now, Lord said, Lord, these people are nothing. How long are these people going to rule over us? All right, verse 58, it says, but thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy forever lover. So this is a precept that y'all can use also. We are the Lord's firstborn. Okay? It says, are given into their hands. Even the world now be made for our sakes. Why do we not possess it as an inheritance with the world? How long shall we endure? So Ezra like, Lord, how long we gotta have these nations rule over us? Lord, when is the kingdom coming, man? And right now, we're seeing the kingdom on the rise. We're seeing these nations destroying each other, man. We see these nations literally destroying each other. Hey, I had a homeboy. He said, you know what? I know you're Israelite, man. Y'all reading the Bible, but why don't y'all get guns? Why don't we get together and get guns? Like, dude, when have us ever getting together and getting guns worked out for us? That's never worked. And Esau guy has way more guns than what we have, man. There's always that Negro that's talking that ain't doing nothing to try to help the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Psalms chapter 109. Hey, the Lord said, Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you. Right now, he's damn blowing up children and babies and schools, and he's destroying the heathen. Look, I saw this one man. He might have been he might have been Israeli. He might have been Israeli, or he could have been Iranian. I don't know, but he was crying. He was digging under the damn rubble. After a bomb hit, it's daytime. He's just digging through rocks. And the dude came up with the phone, with the camera. He said, what are you looking for? And this dude broke down crying. He's like, I'm looking for my son, like his little boy. And we all know how we feel about our children. Just how the man was weeping and how he kept doing the rock. It was how he was doing the rocks, because he know his baby's under them rocks, dead somewhere. So yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt for him, but then at the same time, it's like, nah, I remember what y'all did to my people. Y'all did some similar stuff to our people the same way. Man, these people have done abominable stuff to our children, man. So that's why I couldn't shed a tear for the heathen, man, because that's just judgment. That's the judgment of the Most High, right? That's the judgment of the Most High. All right, let's get this. Psalms chapter 109, and we're going to start at verse 1. All right, the book of Psalms chapter 109, Psalms chapter 109 and verse number 1. It reads, hold not thy peace, O God, of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me, man. And their mouths are always open against the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Mouth was always open against us, man. They always putting our face on the damn social media, not just social media, but just on the news outlets as, you know, so-called black male, this and that. Anytime it's a white dude do a crime, it don't say white male. It just say a male. It don't say a white male. But let it be somebody black or Hispanic. They're gonna call it out. We're the damn face of damn homo. They made us the face of homosexuality. All right. They damn made us the face of welfare and food stamps when there's way more white people on welfare and food stamps than us, man. All right. And that's why the scripture, there's so many scriptures that says this right here. It says, the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compass me about also with words of hatred and thought against me without cause. For my lover, they are my adversaries. It says, for my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love, man. And I'm trying not to go into no work story because I already been teaching for an hour and 11 minutes. We still got 11 minutes to go. But these heathen will use and misuse you, man. They'll use you to get your knowledge and run off like they created it, man. All right, well, we see that every day. They walk, talk. I seen a Chinese man. Hey, I seen a Chinese man with hair just like mine, man. They got the technology now. You see Chinese man walking around with Negro hair, man. Just madness, man. Let me catch some of these comments. It says, hi from Australia. It says, why your boy Trump blowing up more brown people, starting news wars just because that's what the wicked do. Because Trump, because he's wicked, because he's an Edomite, man. He's an Edomite. Hey, have y'all saw the memes? How okay. They show Trump as a Roman, like the Roman general or something. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it's like these are the same people that they've been regenerated back on the earth. Have y'all seen that one thing where they put a picture of Thomas Jefferson? That's on the who was that on the $20 bill? Who's that on the $20 bill? Thomas Jefferson, right? What's his name? Who's on the $20 bill? Andrew Jackson. Is it Andrew Jackson? I think it's Andrew Jackson, not Thomas Jefferson. Andrew Jackson is on the $20 bill. So they put Andrew Jackson and they put Epstein right together and they merge their faces. And they merge, man, why? Hey, y'all go check that out. Y'all type that in and y'all Google. Don't do it now, but hey, Google Andrew Jackson and Epstein. And it's gonna show a picture where they merge their faces. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that dude looks just like Andrew Jackson, regenerated on this damn earth. And he owned slaves and was a very rich man too. All right, I ain't gonna use all of other words, man. But the point of Psalms 109 is hold not thy peace, oh God, man. Let's get 2 Maccabees real quick because we spoke on that too. Let's get 2 Maccabees real quick. Again, 2 Maccabees chapter 6, because this is one of my favorite precepts, man. 2 Maccabees chapter 6, it always put me in the spirit, man. 2 Maccabees chapter 6, and I guess we're gonna start at verse let's start at verse 13. We're gonna read all of it. Start at verse 13. 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 13. It says, for it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any longer time, but for with punished, man. So their punishment was held, man. Okay? It says, for not as with those other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish. Let me read that again. I broke it down wrong. Verse 13. It says, for it is a token, because I got to start at verse 12, but I'm not. Verse 13, it said, let me just start at verse 12. It says, now I beseech those that read this book, that they be not discouraged. So the Lord said, as you read these scriptures, as I'm telling you these prophecies, as I'm telling you about Jacob's trouble and what's coming to y'all, don't be discouraged. This is what the Lord is saying. He says, for these calamities, but they that judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for the chastening of our nation. So these punishments that the Lord is putting on us, hey, it's not to destroy us. The Lord didn't want to destroy us into the dust of the ground. All right. The Lord didn't bring us here to be destroyed, but he brought us here to America for chastening, to be corrected, man. All right. All the slavery, all that, it was for correction. Y'all, every time, like I say, every time we do something that we know of, the Lord end up punishing us almost immediately, man. Not like with these other nations. Okay? And that's what verse 14 is saying. It says, for not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish. So the Lord was patient to punish these nations. But now we see the Lord punishing these nations. Now we see the Lord punishing these nations. Our praise to the Most High. All right? It says, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, dealing he with us, man. Okay? Let me keep reading. It says, lest that being come to the height of sins, afterwards he should take vengeance of us. It says, and therefore he never withdraweth his mercy from us. That's another precept you can put with Romans chapter 11 and verse 1. All right? The Lord never cast away his people. Well, the Jews, y'all persecute Christ, now salvation for everybody. No, it's wrong. All right. The Lord said, and therefore he never withdraw his mercy from us. And though he punish us with adversity, yet doeth he never forsake his people, man. The Lord ain't left y'all. The Lord know y'all struggling with y'all bills. The Lord know y'all damn car breaking down. All right. The Lord know all hell is breaking loose, man. All right. But hey, we're here to endure. All right. The Lord sent us here to chasten our spirits, man. All right. And right now, the Lord said, and when you jump back to 14, it says, for not as with the other nations whom the Lord patiently wait to forbear to punish, till they sins become to their fullness, to the fullness of their sins. So he dealing with us. So right now, you see the Lord this is how we know that the Lord is fed up with these nations and their cup is overrunning with sin, because you see the Lord is starting to judge these nations. Right in front, we just sit back, we pop some popcorn. I don't know if y'all like to shake your bag. Some people like to put sugar in your popcorn, kind of shake it up, and sit back and eat popcorn and watch the missile. Damn, look at that missile just blow up. Damn, man, like they hit that school over there. Damn, man, they blew up all that. Damn, you just sit back, you read the prophecies, and now you watching it all unfold, man. We don't have to lift a damn finger. The Lord is literally fighting for us, man. I'll praise to the Most High for that. All right, let's go back to Matthew, y'all. It's all downhill from here. I ain't think, I'll praise to the Most High. But, yeah. I was thinking about something earlier. I was like, I want all hell to break loose on this earth, man. All right? I say, I'm tired of paying bills, okay? All right? I'd rather be a fugitive and a vagabond running from down east side than pay these damn bills, man. I ain't gonna lie. Because it's like, and I heard another brother bring this up, when you in Jacob's trouble, you know it's only a matter of time for the Lord literally crack that sky. Y'all keep that in mind. When we do get in Jacob's trouble, it's only a matter of time when the Lord literally crack that sky with all the chariots, man. So keep that in mind, man. And that's why even when those things happen, man, we have to endure. We have to endure, man. Yeah, man. Y'all don't be scared of Jacob's trouble, but you know what? Y'all be on y'all P's and Q's, because y'all don't want to. We were just reading Amos. Woe unto the Amos 5:18. Woe for you that desire the day of the Lord, man. That day, hey. You don't want to be in that day you get caught off guard and you running for your damn life, man. With your damn fringes on and your damn meat tree. You damn running. Because the Lord had caught you off guard, man. All right. Let's get Matthew chapter 24 and let's go back to verse 11, man. No. Let's go back to verse, let's go to 15, man. Let's go ahead and read this. It says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophets, stand ye in the holy place. Whosoever read it, let him understand. So the Lord say, hey, the Lord's giving them instructions. And even right now, these instructions are for us. All right, now the second abomination of desolation was around 70 AD. All right, during the Roman captivity. Okay, but even these instructions are for us right now. It says, Then let them which be in Judah flee into the mountains. Let him, Salakia, let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Because I got, I got a brother. Yeah, man. I got this bag ready. We need to get our guns. I mean, it's okay to have a gun, but man, don't stockpile on guns because you're not gonna be able to take it with you. In fact, when all hell break loose, the Lord say, don't go back to the house for these things, man. Hey, when it's time to go, it's time to go. You might not even be with your family at that time, man. You might be on a trip somewhere and you might not be able to get back home. And that's why it's important to build up y'all have to build up your family. So if you're not there, they'll know how to take care of themselves because you taught them. All right. But yeah, don't run back to get your jacket, man. All right. Don't run back to get your damn jacket. All right. Don't run back to get your damn 9mm, man. I don't know. I kind of keep one thing on me, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying. But my point is, there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a gun, but the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Our weapons are spiritual, man. We got chariots all around us. Don't forget that. Hey, we got chariots round about us, man. All right. It says, then let them which be in Judah flee to the mountains. All right. I'm gonna jump down. It says, neither let him that is in the field return back to take his clothes. Woe to them that are with child and to them that give suck in those last days. Like, I think about my brothers. I got a few brothers in the congregation. They got young babies. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wanted another little baby, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm dealing with, I could have did one more baby, but then too at the same time, hey, those people that have children, it's gonna be hard, man. Just think about it, you got little babies, you running from Esau, you in the woods, the baby might be a little hungry, all right, you trying to keep him, he like, Daddy, yeah. He like, shh, be quiet, son, be quiet, all right? So, hey, and then even women with little babies, you know what I'm saying? That's the worst, man. All right. That's why the Lord say, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. Now y'all that have babies, like I say, don't be tripping because you got a kid. Let me clean it up. Hey, make sure y'all keeping these commandments, so the Lord will protect you in your baby in those days. That's my point. All right. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to the time, nor ever shall be. It says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. So that's why I say, even in Jacob's trouble, it's only a matter of time for Christ literally crack the sky. The Lord say he had to literally shorten the days, so we won't find out the truth. Jacob's trouble is going to be so hard, man. Brothers and sisters going to be finding out. All right, master, give me the pork. Okay, I'm going to tell on my brother. Yeah, he over there hiding with his family. Go over there, get him. Just give me somewhere to eat and give me somewhere to sleep. Give me some eats and give me some sleeps. Turn back into a damn slave. All right, you can turn back into a damn slave on a plantation. All right, master, give me some of that pork, master. Right? So the Lord said he's going to shorten those days, man. All right, verse 23, it says, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, Christ is here, or there, believe him not, for there shall arise false Christs. We just read this earlier in Matthew. All right, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that it were possible they should deceive the very elect. And the reason I'm reading all this, because it's very important, because there's going to be some brothers and sisters that they don't pay attention to this prophecy. It's going to be a man, or it's going to be a dude with a staff, with a long beard like Aaron, long mighty beard. He's going to have fringes. He's going to say, hey, come this way. The Lord is over here. You're going to say, oh, he got fringes on. You're going to follow behind him. He's going to take you into a cave, and then all hell is going to break loose. When the Lord is giving you instructions. So that's why I was going to cut this out, but I want to make sure y'all have these instructions. All right? Don't be fooled, all right? It says, behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if he say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as lightning coming out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. So you're gonna see the Son of Man when he come and crack that sky. It's gonna be like something that you've never seen before in your life. All right. So y'all just keep that in mind. Let's keep reading. It says, for what and that's we hey, this is another cut that people think that they're Jesus, they got Yahju and all these people that claim that they're Christ. Read this scripture. Like, damn, I didn't see lightning shoot. When you kind of see lightning shoot forth, and you claiming it to be Christ. Okay. It says, for whatsoever the carcass is, will the eagles be gathered. Like I say, in these days, it's going to be all kind of dead bodies. It's going to stink everywhere you go. Stink, pestilence, rats. It's going to be wild animals that escape from the zoo. You're going to see them eating people, and you're going to hear women screaming from being SA'd, and you hear men screaming from being SA'd. And I mean, it's literally going to be hell. Man, the Lord's going to pour out some heavy demons on the earth in these days. I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to be tough. The Lord said, for whatever so the carcass is, the eagle will the eagles be gathered. So you're going to see the birds eating the dead bodies, man. All right. You're going to see the birds eating the dead bodies. All right. It says, immediately after tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. It's going into the nuclear bomb. When the nukes are finally falling. All right. When everybody said we had enough America, it's over with, and they all aim those nukes all over here. All right. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds of the earth, from one end of heaven to the other. All right. Now, learn a parable of the fig tree, where the branch is yet tender and putteth forth its leaves. Ye know that it is summer, man. So when you see these wars and rumors and wars, hey, man, you know that it's summertime, man. Y'all know it's getting hot. It's getting hot around here, man. I mean, it's really getting hot, man. All right. It says, so likewise ye, when you shall see these things, know that it is near, even at the door, man. Hey, man, the Lord said we at the door. All right, the Lord said we at the door. The shots, hey, fuckers end up catching. Damn, I can't even post it. All right, let me keep reading. It says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass. But the day and the hour no man knoweth, not the angels of heaven, but the Father only. So this is another Trinity killer cut that say that Jesus is God, because Jesus is not the Most High. He is a God. He's not the Most High God. Because Christ just said only the Father knows. He said, I don't even know. Only the Father knows when this day is going to happen. All right? Peep this. Y'all pay attention to prophecy. It says, but as the days of Noah. So we have to go back and look at what happened during Noah's time. We're going to use that as a scale to judge the times that we're in now. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, until the day of Noah into darkness. Like I say, even right now, people talking about going to the club, they not getting prepared for what's really happening, man. They just going on about their merry own life. That's what's literally happening, man. All right? That is what's literally happening. It says, then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. There should be two women be grinding at the mill. The one should be taken and the one and the other left. Watch therefore. The Lord said, watch therefore, for ye know not what the hour of the Lord come. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. Because hey, man, things are on high right now. And you just don't know. Yeah, we got prophecies that have to happen. But like I say, man, the Lord can speed that thing up. Boom, 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 boom. The Lord can speed it up as fast, and he can slow it down as much as he wants to. Hey, has it feel like that the day's been rolling by fast to y'all? Y'all know how sometimes, like, damn, the days are dragging on. And then you have them times, damn, man, time flying by like 3 weeks done flew by. All right, because the Lord literally be speeding up time. And, man, you can feel it. You can literally feel it. And I know because I have other coworkers when I feel like time flying by, I say, damn, y'all, don't it feel like these last 2 weeks just flew by? They're like, yeah. And days that would be long, and just that one day, like, damn, y'all, this day, it's still 9 o'clock in the morning. Damn, shouldn't it be noon by now? All right, the Lord literally speed up time, man. The Lord literally speed up time and slow down time, man. All right. Verse 42, it says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth coming. But know this, that if a good man of the house had known and what the watch, if the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his household to be broken into. Y'all don't let Satan break in and damn steal your spirit from you. Don't let Satan break in and you going off. You going off, and all of a sudden Jacob's trouble hit, and you in the middle of sin. Hey man, you finna deal with some things, man. All right, you finna deal with some things, man. All right. Let me see, y'all. Let's get another precept. Let's get Sirach chapter 5 real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We got a few more precepts, man. We got a few more precepts, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right, let's get Sirach chapter 5. Y'all, we at the end. Things are hot right now. Man, be on y'all stuff, man. We're literally at the end of the world. All right. It's Sirach chapter 5 and verse number 1. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough of my life. Like I say, man, I got a brother, man, we're going to get some farmland, and we're going to get the land, so when they come, we're going to have our own. No, bro, they're going to take your land, man. This land is not, bro, they're going to take that, man. I don't know what brothers' minds be at, man. If they can go and take Venezuela stuff, they go just go all over the world and just take stuff from people. They don't think they can go in their own backyard and take what they, especially from a so-called Negro. All right? They're going to take your crops. And they're going to, hey, God forbid, take your crops. They're going to take your children, and then they're going to take your wife, man. These people do what the hell that they want to do. That's why the Lord says, set not your heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough of my life. Follow not thy own mind in thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. You can't walk in the ways of your own mind, man. All right? We have to be building ourselves up spiritually in these last days. It says, and say not, what shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. The Lord will revenge your pride. All right? Say not, I have sinned, and what harm had happened to me. I just explained I was talking to a Christian on the phone the other day, and he was like, he told me something like, yeah, I feel bad for, okay. So it's my brother. He go to one church, but his wife has a brother that's opening up his own church. And my brother's good at audio engineering. So I was like, well, Dan, could you come and just open up for me? It just showed me how to do it. My brother said, well, I feel bad because I told him I'm going to do it, but I don't want to leave where I am at now. This and that. I just feel bad about that. I just don't want to let God down. I said, you already letting God down by eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. What you mean you feel bad? I already showed you that you're supposed to be keeping the commandments. But people hate to let go of this world. Like it's people don't understand. We talked about it. All right. Every part of the pork of the pig, you can find it on a clean animal. I said, bro, you don't have to eat pig bacon. You get there's actually beef. We just didn't grow up like that, but there's actually beef bacon, there's turkey bacon, but that beef bacon and the beef bacon is good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Beef bacon is the it. All right. You got turkey sausage. You got this one turkey pan sausage I be getting. Not the ones that come in a patty already. I like to get the turkey sausage that you got to squeeze out that little thing. Man, be hitting, man. Be hitting. But he's talking about he feel bad for, I told this one church pastor this. You can't feel that bad. I feel like I'm letting God down by not going. No, you letting God down by you being an Israelite and you not keeping the commandments, man. You leaning on your own understanding and you can't let this world go. All right. Verse 3, it says, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened to me. And that's why I said that. All right. Well, man, the Lord know, man. The Lord know you're going to get your ass ate up. Excuse my language, man. All right. It says, for the Lord is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Concerning appropriation, be not without fear. To add sin to sin, y'all. So we all got stuff to clean up on. Hey, let's not be without fear to add sin unto sin in these last days, all right? It says, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified by the multitude of my sins. This is why I told my brother, you got to get out of that Christian church, man. Because they allow you to sin. I told him, because he got that come as you are mindset. I said, bro, what does it say, come as you are in the Bible? I give you $100 if you can find it. We always give people the challenge because you know why? It's not in here. The last time I was on the phone, my bro, a lot of stuff he was telling me was not in the Bible. He said, I know God, but you don't know God. Let's go to 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. I'm going to show you that you don't know God. And he's just quiet as I'm saying it. You know how you kind of wait to see if somebody going to say something else, but he didn't want to say nothing else, man. I ain't give a damn if he was mad or not. I mean, I'm just reading the Bible. We can't lean on our own understanding, even in this truth, because a lot of Israelites that still do this. All right. Verse 7 is the point. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Did I finish reading 6? Let's read 6. And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified by the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners, those that break the commandments. It says, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put off not from day to day. So y'all keep putting in the bricks, man. Whatever y'all got to do, keep putting in the brick. We at the end, y'all keep repairing these breaches in our walls, man. All right? Keep repairing these breaches so the Lord will keep making these countries go to war with each other. All right? It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So you don't want to be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. Let's get that Peter real quick. I said I was going to get Peter. Let's get that 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. We almost out, y'all. We almost. 2 Peter chapter 3. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 3. All right. And it reads, knowing this first, that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. All right. Scoffers, they mocking, walking in their own lusts. It says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? All right. A lot of people think, okay, well, man, granny been telling me, man, my grandmama told me Jesus was coming, nigga. My granny was told me, I ain't trying to hear that. All right. Hey, it's going to be scoffers, it's going to be mockers, man. All right. But y'all can't mind that. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? When he coming? It says, for since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Is what I'm saying. Y'all been saying this for 1,000 years. We got kingdom of heaven, man. All right. And that's because they don't understand prophecy and they don't understand time, man. All right. They don't understand how to measure time, the times we're in with the book. All right. Verse 5 says, for this they are willingly ignorant of that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out the water and in water, man. All right. Let's go back to Matthew, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Excuse me, y'all. I say I'm still getting over that stuff. Salakia for missing class last week, y'all. But man, I was out of there, man. Hey, man, the illness, that illness had me in fear. I ain't gonna lie. It made me fear the Lord, and it made me examine my ways. Okay, all right, as it should, man. Hey, you walking by your bed at night, you stump your pinky toe. Hey, you have to examine your ways when you stump your pinky toe, man. All right, let's go back to Matthew chapter 24. As the days of Noah. Okay, let's start at Noah. All right, verse 37 it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man shall be. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. All right, so y'all just keep that in mind, man. Let's jump to chapter 25. Let's jump to chapter 25. All right. We're going to just touch on it. We're going to get these few verses real quick. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 1. It says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. All right. So y'all need to have y'all lamps lit, man. And y'all need to have all of y'all lamps ready to meet the virgin, man. All right. It says, and 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish, man. So are you a wise or are you fool? Are you a wise bridegroom or are you a foolish one? All right. It says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. And the oil is the understanding of this word. That's what the oil is, all right? It says, but the wise took the oil in their vessels with their lamps. So make sure your spirit stay clean, and make sure you have to keep watch and stay in the spirit. It says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom coming, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves, man. So, like, you know, I have another brother. I made fringes for him, and he thinking, my brother thinking, when Christ comes, I'm gonna just put my fringes on. See, I got fringes on. No, it's more than wearing fringes, man. You got no oil in your lamp, and we don't have time to give you oil. We don't have, in Jacob's trouble, we are not gonna have time to give people the understanding of this Bible. No oil for you. I'm trying to run for my life and save my family, man. And the Lord say He's gonna hide us out anyways. The Lord said He's gonna make our tongue cleave to our mouths, man. We're not gonna be teaching nobody no commandments, man, because our family members should have been trying to get this understanding while they had time. Even right now, they see all hell is breaking loose on this earth, man. Come on to this truth, man. Come on to the truth and get some real understanding. Come get some oil, man. All right. Verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough oil for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy it for yourselves. And while they went to go buy, the bridegroom came, and they were ready, went in with him to the marriage. And the doors were shut, man. And you don't want the doors to shut on y'all, man. You don't want the doors to be slammed shut. It says, afterwards came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not, man. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man coming, man. So yeah, we got to keep watch, man. Got to keep watch. Yeah, there's a lot of prophecy. Hey, all hell is breaking loose on this earth, y'all. We have to stay vigilant. This is give you more. It put a fire in you to be more vigilant and to be always watchful, man. All right, to be always watchful, y'all. I just kind of want to talk on it. Like I said, this class could have been real long, man. Hey, we're going into Passover, which is a high holiday of preparation and preparing to leave this place. And it's just, like I say, it's a spiritual thing that while all hell is breaking loose, hey, the Lord is putting us back into remembrance when all these plagues and the Lord was destroying Egypt, man. All right. I'll praise to the Most High, Sister Mary Houston. In fact, we're going to bring out that precept that Sister Mary Houston had brought out. All right, y'all. This is the last precept. This is the last precept, and then we're going to get the law. Let's go to Revelation chapter 18. Let's go to Revelation chapter 18. All right. The book of Revelation chapter 18. Let's just start at verse 1. It says, after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become a habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and every cage of unclean bird and hateful bird, man. And we see Babylon is literally falling in our face. The economy is jacked up. All right, the whole government is exposed for damn witchcraft and pedophilia, stuff that we said. They're like, y'all are conspiracy theories. No, these people are literally doing these things. Epstein file. Every unclean thing is in this place, man. The world is starting to see that America is nothing but a damn demon. The whole world, in front of the whole world, right now, these things are happening right now, man, as we speak. All right? Goddamn crazy Trump man talking about, I'm going to take Greenland, I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take Venezuela, I'm going to go back to Venezuela, I'm going to get Mexico, and I might get Canada, I'm finna fight Cuba, I'm over here getting stumped out by Iran. He's just all over the place, man. America is mad, man, and America's falling. The dollar ain't worth nothing no more. All right? Verse 3, it reads, for all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, man. All right? That's why I say, another reason why Iran bombed Saudi Arabia, because y'all in bed with about, and not in the news media like, oh, Iran is just bombing nations that got nothing to do with it. No, those nations that Iran bombed had American military bases on that they used to bomb them just not too long ago, man. I'm talking about just gas. I'm talking about, man, America and their media is the biggest gaslighters I've ever seen on the face of the earth. They'll punch you, and then when you punch them back, oh, why you punch me? And then you sucker punch me. I wasn't even looking. It's just crazy. All right. Verse 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not her plagues, for her sins have reached out of heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities, man. So we have to come out of Babylon. Stop it. Shalom, Captain Yahri. Shalom. Say, raise up their skirts. Con, man. All right, and the Lord has raised up the skirts and showing all of Babylon's nakedness, man. Showing all of Babylon's nakedness, man. All right. So we don't want to be partakers of her plagues, and that's why, even my brother that I've been talking about our class, in his church, I'm like, bro, you need to come out that church. Me and him, we go through the scriptures. He actually liked to listen to me teach. All right, but I'm like, man, you got to come out there. You got to keep the commandments. Otherwise, you're going to suffer those plagues. All right. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. That goes back to 2 Maccabees chapter 6, man, and verse 12 on down to 14, 15. All right. Sins have reached the all-time high. Now the Lord is opening up a can of whoop ass, man. All right, on these heathen. All right, he ain't just beating us down like he normally does, like a good father should. All right. Reward. It says, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her let me start over. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. So they're gonna get double the butt whipping, man. Just imagine what they did to us in slavery. They're gonna get double that. Just imagine what they're doing to us now, and all the iniquities and injustices that they're doing to us right now. They're going to get double that. And it's beginning right now. And it's going to leak all the way over into heaven. Because when we into heaven, when we in the kingdom, they really going to be paying. These nations are going to be, they're going to pay double. That's what the Lord say. All right? And y'all, especially y'all in the truth, y'all can't feel bad about that, man. Like I say, man, y'all see them heathen babies getting blown up over there, man. Hey, that's judgment, man. That's judgment. I ain't finna go in there, though. I ain't finna go there. Verse 7, it says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, man. Nobody lived as delicious as America, or really the so-called white man. All right. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit as a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she should be utterly burned. I just got an alert. I don't know if y'all in Texas, y'all all got that alert. It says, and she should be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judges her, man. So, hey, man, I got Exodus 14:14. The Lord say, hey, hold your peace, all right? And I shall fight you, man. So, like I'm saying, man, I'm enjoying out here breaking loose. I be at work. I'm sitting back watching these heathen. I'm like, yeah, man. y'all supposed to get it. And you know what else I'm watching? I'm watching how the war is spreading. I like to watch it spread. And other people are jumping in. Hey, I'm not getting involved, but now they're getting involved. Now, little by little, the whole world is jumping into this thing. And that's exciting. And this particular nations that's in my job, I ain't gonna talk too much. Particular nations at my job, I can't wait till your nation get involved in this. So I can see the look on your face when they bumming the hell out of your damn people, man. All right, when they bumming the hell out of your people now. You damn heathen. All right, damn heathen, man. All right, that's the end of the class, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope that put y'all into the spirit of of being a watchman, man, and just keeping a watch out and just cleaning up and preparing your spirit, preparing to flee Babylon, preparing for Passover. All right, preparing to flee damn Egypt, man. All right. I hope they put y'all in that spirit, man. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to push this truth all over the four corners of the earth, man. All right, help us to push this truth all over the four corners of the earth. Hit that like button. Hey, I just want to thank y'all brothers and sisters that do give alms. All right, hey, y'all alms are being put to good use. Like I say, we at the end of the world, but hell, we still trying to expand. We still trying to do the work. Hey, y'all alms are helping us to like pay them bills. Like I say, we already know we all got our own bills, but y'all have to make sure that you give the Lord his first fruits, man. You make sure that y'all give the Lord his first fruits, man. All right. And if you do want to donate, y'all can hit the GoFundMe in the chat and the Cash App in the description below. We have a GoFundMe and a Cash App in the description below. But thank y'all brothers and sisters for donating. So one more thing I want to speak about. So Battle Axes, we do a monthly fast right around new moon, right around the beginning of our months. So I plan on doing our fast March the 22nd. All right, the 22nd of March, that evening. All right, doing a congregational fast. Hey, what two gathered together? Oh, hey, man, my live keep tripping. All right. So, yeah, we're going to do a congregational fast on March the 22nd, y'all. March the 22nd. So, if y'all want to participate, you can. All right. You can. But if y'all need fasting and y'all need prayer and y'all need somebody to fast with you, hey, it's going to be 30 people fasting with you, 40 people, 50 people fasting with you, 60 people fasting with you. Lord willing, 70 people fasting with you, man. As a congregation. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep this thing going every month, man. Imagine fasting as a congregation 12 times out of a year. Ain't that spiritual? All right. Imagine fasting as a congregation 12 times every year as a whole, man, as a unit, man. All right. And that is including the Day of Atonement. Because we're gonna on that month, we're gonna use that day to fast because you know that is the commandment. All right. So yeah, March the 22nd is the day that we plan, and I give y'all more details later on in the week. I don't know if y'all have our Facebook. We are on Facebook. We're gonna pass out more information on that. All right, just to keep y'all posted on that. With that, man, let's go ahead and bring this live. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Go ahead and get this law, statute, commandment. All right, get this statute. All right, what did I say? 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. Because I could, hey, Exodus 14 is a good one too. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the 2nd Ezra out though. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse number 1. He answered me then, and he said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made. Man, the Lord is already here visiting this thing right now. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the beginning of days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And every one that should be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the perils. All right. So you're going to be preserved from these perils that's coming toward the Israelites by your works and your faith, man. Not just your faith. So y'all make sure y'all keep having works. It says, shall be preserved from the perils, from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, man. All right, so the Lord has sanctified us from the beginning. Hey, man, y'all keep y'all mind tight, man, and y'all stay in the spirit, and y'all have a great rest of the week. And with that, I'm going to say shalom, shalom.